John O Shea, you're here in Ireland to launch Carlsberg Here We Go Again poll. You're talking to Boards.ie soccer members who, as you've seen, have a lot of questions for you, so we'll crack on. First question is, what do you think is your strongest position in the back four?
It's a tough one. It's too hard for me to answer at the minute. I'd say right back at the minute, but as I played a lot of my games there recently, but I know I can do a job in centre back as well. So, but at the minute, I'll go for right back. Okay.
Question I have for you is: were you surprised by the result against Sunderland?
A little bit, yeah. Obviously, you're thinking it's going to be a home win, but credit to Sunderland. They put in a great performance, and I thought when we got to 1-1, we were well on top in the game, but unfortunately, we let Sunderland score again, and it took us till injury time to equalise. And even then, we looked as if we were going to go on and win it, but we could have maybe done with a couple more minutes injury time.
Somebody called Blinding wanted to know if you had the chance, would you have kept tighter to Darren Bent for yesterday's goal?
Of course I would,
yeah. Single greatest aspect of playing for Manchester United and Ireland?
Obviously, look, it's a fantastic honour representing the biggest club in the world, and obviously your country as well when you grow up. It's the stuff of dreams really, and I'm just enjoying it and making sure I get the most out of it, and as I said, enjoy it while I can.
Eddie Head would like to know, of the players currently available for selection, including yourself, what is the Irish national side's strongest back four?
Well, obviously that's up for debate. I think obviously the back four, maybe that starts against Italy. That'll be the manager's thinking of what the back four is, the best back four.
There was a lot of questions about the 4-2 win over Arsenal at Highbury and your fourth goal. Somebody wanted to know, were you actually emulating Cantona, or was it your own one?
Yeah, it must have been.
And what was going through your mind and all of that kind of stuff?
It was a poor attempt then if I was attempting a Cantona moment. But no, just a bit of... all the lads were far away from me, and obviously it was just nice to see it drop into the top corner, but there was a bit of shock in there as well in the face. But
yeah, a lot of people said that actually.
It was just thankfully I wasn't offside as well. That's what was a shock.
Where do you think Ipswich will finish in the Championship this season?
It's one of them things. They're having it tough at the minute, but you see last season I think they finished about mid-table, and I think Keane will get them going again soon enough, and I think they'll be comfortable in mid-table.
Another question was, if Man U put you up for sale and Roy Keane wanted to buy you, would you play for him?
There's too many ifs in that.
Okay, fair enough. What team would you like to see Ireland be drawn against in the qualifiers?
Literally anybody. Look, it's down to if we do get there. It's anyone will take anybody, because there's two one-off games, and we'd have to be confident in creating an upset maybe if it was one of the big boys. A
lot of questions about your versatility playing on the right and left side. Are you left-handed?
I'm left-handed, yeah.
You're left-handed, and play with two left feet, or two good feet actually, somebody said. And which side do you prefer in playing, left or right?
It doesn't bother me, as I said, once I'm playing, that's the most important thing.
Zavi6 would like to know, City rivals Manchester City have made a bit of a resurgence over the past 12 months. Is it something United are conscious of, given the monopoly you've enjoyed over the past 20 years or so? And do you see Man City posing any threat to United in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, they're going to be a threat because of the quality they've bought, the types of player they've bought, and the squad that they've got now. They've got good competition for places, and they'll definitely be. They could be a threat, all right, but they definitely have a bit of a way to go as well, because obviously there's Chelsea, there's Arsenal, there's Liverpool, there's big teams, Aston Villa, Everton. They're all wanting to improve as well, and City they're definitely going the right way about it.
Brilliant. Danny Diamond and other people would like to know, how's your fantasy football team doing, and did you buy yourself?
My fantasy football team is doing okay actually. It's doing okay.
Good. Did you buy yourself?
No, not this year. I should have actually. Lots of my friends. I'm in a league with all my friends from Waterford, and I'm doing quite well at the minute. Lots of them have me in their team, but I don't have myself in it.
On the Waterford thing, do you ever see yourself playing for Waterford United in your career?
Who knows? You never know what might happen. But at the minute I'm happy in England. The Blues have had they've had a good season. I hope they finish the league strong. And obviously they lost the cup final, and they're in another cup semi-final coming up as well. So I hope they get to another final.
As a Ferrybags man, are you Kilkenny or Waterford?
No, I'm a Waterford man.
I see. And somebody, I've heard this question, was about importing Blas.
Importing Blas?
Yeah,
I have imported Blas, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
The odd time.
Which players would you like to see in a future Irish squad who currently aren't in it?
Well, obviously there's young lads coming through there, but it's a hard one to answer, because if they wanted to be playing for Ireland, then they'd be playing for Ireland, you know, and the manager, they'd be good enough to. The manager's pick the best squad he feels at the minute, and that's that.
And at United, are there any youth players you're most impressed by?
Yeah, look, there's so many young kids that have amazing ability and great temperaments, and they just need that bit of luck to get a chance in the first team. Young Danny Welbeck recently has been doing fantastic, but there's lots more lads coming through.
And who was your football hero when you were a kid?
I had a good few, to be fair. Paul McGrath on an Irish scene. Maldini, Paolo Maldini. There was a German footballer, Matthias Sammer was his name. They were players I really liked.
What do you think is going to happen at United when Ferguson leaves? That's a big question.
It's a big question, and it's a big shoes to fill. Obviously the club they're going to be prepared for that day. The manager will let them know, and that's when they'll go draw up a short list of managers to succeed him, and they'll try and get the best man for it.
Have you ever introduced any of the United squad to the delights of Gaelic football and hurling?
Yeah, lots of them know all about it. And they enjoy it, and obviously a lot of them can't believe it's not a professional game, that it's an amateur sport.
Is it true that you turned down both Liverpool and Celtic to play for United, and if so, what were the reasons?
When I was, how old was I? 16, 17, Liverpool wanted me to go over when I was 16 every weekend to play for the youth teams and that's when I was in my leaving cert year in De La Salle, and I decided that wasn't for me, and I was very close to signing for Celtic, but United came in at the last minute, and that's where I decided to go. Very
good. A tough question here. Do you feel that United are firmly number 2 in the world behind Barcelona after the defeat in the Champions League's final last year, and how much of the gloss of last season did that defeat take off? Yeah,
it took a huge loss off it. When you've had such a great season, to end it in defeat was disappointing, but to lose to Barcelona is no shame, and they had a spectacular season. They won the treble for the first time, so we have to give credit to them.
A guy called Kevin Ireland has said, it's been many years since we used to hang around street corners in Rockingham and the Orchard, so many congrats on everything you've achieved, lad. Have you given much thought to what happens after your playing career ends, a coaching role or pundit, or that's a long way away?
Please God, it's a long way away. I'd love to maybe do a coaching role, because I've learned from lots of great players and a great manager, and it's something I'd definitely be interested in.
Going back to your versatility quickly, have you always found it easy to adapt to other positions from a young age, or did Alex Ferguson play a major role in grooming you to be more versatile?
Possibly that, because I'd probably say the manager played a key part in making me versatility. Obviously, having the belief in me to play in different positions.
Do you watch Match of the Day?
I do.
And do you take pundit criticism harshly?
Not at all, no. As long as it's constructive criticism is a key part of football.
What game do you feel you've played your best, either Ireland or United or both?
Oh, that's a hard one. I can't really think offhand. Thankfully, I've had 1 or 2 good games now and again.
Have you ever gone on to a Man U internet forum?
Man U internet forum, not recently anyway.
I'm just flying through questions here because we're very, very stuck for time. What stadium across Britain and Europe is the most exciting to play in, not including Old Trafford?
The Bernabeu at Madrid was a spectacular stadium.
And I'm going to ask 2 very quick questions. is your uncle a secondary school vice principal?
He was, but he's retired now.
Okay, that's one question. And the question that I got most asked was about you nutmegging Figo and what that was like and everything like that. So
yeah, no, that was obviously a special moment. It was just one of them things that happened in the game. Thankfully, we won the game as well, but it was disappointing on the night because we got knocked out on aggregate against Real Madrid. So it was disappointing, but just a nice moment to look back on.
Brilliant. John O Shea, thank you very much, sir. Cheers.
All right.
That's brilliant.